ELISA. ELISA is a common technique which is used in immunobiosensors. ELISA is a short of 5 words. E stands for enzyme, L stands for link, I stands for immuno, S stands for sorbent, and A stands for assay. This technique is also known as EIA. In the ELISA technique, two biological molecules are used. One is an enzyme and other is an antibody. Antibody is the specific antibody against the target molecule, while the enzyme we use is normally horseradish peroxidase. This enzyme is used to increase the sensitivity of the system. Horseradish peroxidase is an enzyme. It belongs to a family of ferroprotoporphyrin group of the peroxidases. It has an optimum pH of 6 to 6.5 and is stable in the range of 5 to 9. Its stability is the main key. That is why this enzyme is used in the ELISA assays. HRP or horseradish peroxidase is a single polypeptide. It has a molecular weight of about 44 kilodaltons and it has 6 lysine residues. इस एंजाइम में 6 लाइसिन अमाइनो एसिड की मौजूदगी इसके लिए बहुत सूटेबल है कि इसको एलाइजा एंजाइम एसेंस में इस्तेमाल किया जाता है बिकॉज द लाइसिन रेजिड्यूज आर दोज अमाइनो एसिड रेजिड्यूज which are not present in the active site of the molecule. These are the surface amino acids. Now, these amino acids could be used for bonding with the substrate, with the membrane for binding or immobilization. It is convenient to conjugate the enzyme by using chemical methods such as glutaraldehyde and periodate oxidation. Glutaraldehyde and periodate oxidation are useful for oxidation, and they use disulfide bridges and amino acid and thiol directed part of the molecule. Horseradish peroxidase is a small enzyme. It is more stable than the other two enzymes such as beta-galactosidase and alkaline phosphatase. Beta-galactosidase और alkaline phosphatase horseradish peroxidation के साथ लेबलिंग के लिए इस्तेमाल किए जाते हैं, लेकिन ELISA टेक्निक में horseradish peroxidase एंजाइम को प्रेफरेंस दी जाती है. Its glycosylation level is very low, that is about 18%. That is why it leads to very little non-specific binding. एंजाइम के बाद दूसरा इंपॉर्टेंट लफ्ज ELISA में सॉर्बेंट का है. The polystyrene is used as a sorbent material. Sorbent material is a material that could adsorb and absorb the biological molecule. आमतौर पे पोलीसिटायरीन को एज ए सॉर्बेंट मटेरियल इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. पोलीसिटायरीन itself cannot immobilize or fix the biological molecule. These polystyrene molecules or the polystyrene sheets are treated with UV light, and UV light introduce some changes in the molecule, and as a result the biological molecule could be attached. The other change is that we could change the surface of the molecule, and that changing of the surface of the molecule leads to the attachments of different molecules, and a number of different chemicals are used to treat the surface of the polystyrene molecule. Now, what is the mechanism for ELISA? In this mechanism, an antigen is immobilized on the solid surface, and this solid surface is the polystyrene based dishes, and the antigen forms a complex with an antibody, and that is, this antibody is linked to an enzyme about which I have talked earlier, and the enzyme is incubated with the substrate. As a result, a colored product is produced. The use of such a mechanism leads to highly specific interaction between the antibody and antigen, and that antigen reaction is detected by the use of hydrogen peroxidase, and the colored substrates. Enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay or ELISA assays are done through commercial kits. ELISA kits are commercially available. They are typically performed in 96 wells or 384 wells polystyrene plates to which an antibody and proteins are bound. It is easy to separate the unbound or the non-bound material from the polystyrene wells. That is why this material is used in the ELISA assays. Now, there are different types of ELISA assays. Types of ELISA assays are dependent on our requirement. Anyway, I'll discuss a few of them. First is the direct ELISA assay. Second is the indirect ELISA. Third is sandwich ELISA. Fourth is competitive ELISA. And fifth is multiplex ELISA assay test. But I will discuss only 3 of them that you could get an idea that how this ELISA test could be used for different processes. The first, in the direct assay, the antigen is bound to the surface. An antibody containing the enzyme is attached with the antigen. As a result, there is a biorecognition process. Because the antigen is attached to an antibody which is attached to an enzyme, substrate is added and a colored product could be detected. In this case, in direct assay, we use only one antibody. In indirect assay, we use 2 antibodies. The principle is that the antigen is bound to the polystyrene membrane. Primary antibody attaches to the antigen. To this primary antibody, secondary antibody is attached, and this secondary antibodies contain the enzyme, and by the addition of substrate and the coloring agent, the target molecule is detected. This ELISA, indirect ELISA assay, is more specific and is more sensitive than the direct assay method. Third is the sandwich ELISA test. In sandwich ELISA test, we use 3 types of different antibodies. First is the antigen of interest, and that is between the 2 layers of the antibody. And these 2 antibodies are captured antibody and the detection antibody. But the principle is again same, that we use an enzyme and we add the substrate to detect the biological recognition process. So, in summary, ELISA is a useful method for the detection of biological molecules. And the enzyme horse-ready peroxidase is an important enzyme and is essential for ELISA assays. It increases the sensitivity and the sensitivity of the molecule. The enzyme is suitable for conjugation due to its lysyl residues and sulfur-containing groups. The modified form of polystyrene is used as a sorbent for immobilization. There are different types of ELISA assay methods which are dependent on our requirement, and there are many changes are already made by the scientists as per their requirements.